Hello guys, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So happy to have you. Today we're going to be going over the products, the skincare products that I had been loving or discovered in 2021. Products that have been working for me for my different skincare concerns. I try a lot of skincare, and these are the ones that I thought were worth the mention. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. All right, so I will get started with products that have helped with my hyperpigmentation, my melasma, dark spots. So if you have any of these concerns, the first product I want to mention is Faded from Topicals. This one I discovered this year and I'm so glad I did. I'm almost done. I have to get another one. This one has a ton of ingredients that have been proven to improve hyperpigmentation. And these are kojic acid, tranexamic acid, melatonin, niacinamide, licorice root extract, and azelaic acid. So it has all of these. This is a powerhouse. It does have a really peculiar smell, but to me it's worth it because of all these awesome ingredients. Other things that have been helping me that I've been incorporating, this one from Differin, it's a dark spot correcting serum. This is hydroquinone, but in a formulation that is mild enough to be sold over the counter. But just be careful, hydroquinone is not meant to be used long term. It's meant to be used like for 3 months, sort of aggressively, and then move on to the maintenance things that like the ones I'll be talking about, or like the Faded. I just wanted to mention it anyway in case some of you are looking for hydroquinone and don't have a prescription. This is available over the counter. I also have been loving from the Inkey List Alpha Arbutin. Alpha Arbutin helps with preventing the extra production of melanin to prevent new dark spots or hyperpigmentation from coming up. So it's a good step to implement. Along the same lines, this one from the Ordinary has L-Ascorbic acid plus alpha arbutin. So this is also another option. If you don't want to get just the alpha arbutin, you can buy it in this formula, which combines vitamin C. It is, however, an oil form. That other one is a serum, which absorbs really nicely. This is kind of like a heavy oil, and it does kind of like have a peculiar scent as well. So just be aware, but I think it's great to find a product that combines both things, because vitamin C is not only a good antioxidant, but it also helps with brightening. This one from the Inkey List as well, tranexamic acid. If you are not implementing any, or like if you don't want to use the one from the Faded, this is a good option. This is 2% tranexamic acid. It's a night treatment. And it's mild. You don't get any type of reaction or burning or anything from it. It has no scent and super affordable. Another good one is this one from Dr. Dennis Gross. It's clinical grade IPL dark spot correcting serum. It's a little bit pricey. This one also has L-Ascorbic acid. It has lactic acid, and it has, what else? And kojic acid. So it also has some amazing ingredients that are known to work for hyperpigmentation. Another product, which is one of the more recent discoveries, but I still have been using it for a couple of months, and I finished up this bottle and I started a second one. It's from Caudalie Vinoperfect. It is meant to treat uneven skin tone. This one has, let's see, squalane, glycerin, palmitoyl grapevine, and shoot extract. It's also meant to help with not just the dark spots, but like I said, with dullness and uneven skin tone. And it's a beautiful serum, has a beautiful scent, and I just love Caudalie. I love their products. So moving on to sort of anti-aging treatments, I've been loving this one from Drmtlgy. It is called the Needless Serum. This one has niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, some copper complex, triple peptides, ceramides, glycerin. So it has a bunch of good things in it, and it's a really light serum, has no scent, it absorbs really quickly. super light, and I just love incorporating it into my morning and my evening skincare routine. I have also been using the Inkey List Retinol. It is so affordable and you get such a nice amount. And when I ran out of this other expensive product that I have been using, Sunday Riley, when I ran out of that, I picked this up and I've started implementing it at night, and so far so good. And I just love the formula, the serum. The texture of it is just super nice and pleasant on the skin. Then I have Paula's Choice, which a lot of people know about this, the 2-BHA exfoliant. It's salicylic acid, and it's important because it reaches the deeper levels of the skin, unlike the AHAs, which work more on just the surface of the skin. And this helps unclog pores. It smooths and evens skin tone. I use it a couple of nights a week, and I think this is what has really helped my skin just have completely like no texture whatsoever. My skin has transformed in the last year, and I believe this is has a lot to do with it. And continuing along the same lines, you know, things that are good for your skin, anti-aging in general. The Inkey List Q10, it helps combat against environmental aggressors. I've gone through several bottles. I totally believe in this, and I apply it especially in the morning to before I head out, and just I feel better knowing that my skin is being protected, and this is so affordable, of course. Then we have the Ordinary Buffet, but with copper peptides. And like I've mentioned before, Penny Smith recommended this, and I have gone through a couple of bottles. I mostly implement this at night. It's a light, kind of bluish, purplish looking serum, but it goes in very nicely, absorbs very quickly. And again, peptides help protect the structure of your skin, and so it's important to implement things like this because you want to make sure that all of the products, all the investment you're making on your skin is being protected, and this is one of those products that does that. For niacinamide, which we all know it's important to implement into any skincare, I stick with the one from the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. This is what I've been using for a couple of years now. It's a light serum that has no scent, very affordable, absorbs quickly, very easy to implement along with your other serums because it plays really well. As far as vitamin C, which I religiously use every single morning, I've been loving the one from Drmtlgy Vitamin C5. This is their new packaging. It goes on white, but it acts just as a serum. Once you massage it in, it just disappears. And as far as moisturizers go, the first one and my very favorite for years now, it should come as no surprise if you've watched my channel before, is from Tatcha, the Dewy Cream. This is my #1 most favorite moisturizer of all time. It is the most hydrating, the most beautiful. It has this beautiful, luxurious scent. It makes you feel like you're in a spa having just like a facial. You wake up the next morning with your skin super hydrated. If you use it during the day, which you can, it gives your face such a nice glow. Makeup goes over it really, really nicely, and you know, you get to keep that nice glow that this provides. So it's not just great for the benefits it provides for the skin, but it also gives you a beautiful glow. Another one from the Inkey List is this Peptide Moisturizer, and again, it has peptides, which are so important for the skin. It has this type of applicator, you know, you push down. That I'm not too crazy about, but I love the product. It's nice and thick. I like using this one at night because I feel like it's gonna, you know, hold all of my serums like and really give me a nice thick layer of protection to last throughout the night. And another one that's very similar along the same lines is from Drmtlgy Peptide Night Cream. This is a more affordable version of this, I would think. The texture on this one is a little lighter. It just kind of lends itself to kind of be applied sort of faster because the formula is a little thinner, but I love it. It has just like a natural scent. Nothing, it just smells like skincare, nothing added, no fragrances added. And it's just a beautiful product. My skin just kind of, it just soaks it in. It just feels so good when I put it on. And I simply love, 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 love it. So those are the 3 moisturizers. Oh, and I did have one honorable mention, which I don't have, but it's from Skinfix, the Barrier Plus 360 Lipid Boost Moisturizer. That moisturizer is amazing. If you are wanting to try a new moisturizer, I recommend that one. Okay, moving on to sunscreen. I have really 3 to show you. The first one is from Innisfree Daily UV Defense. I like this one because it's a very light, and even though, again, it looks white, but you blend it in and it disappears. You don't get a white cast. It has this beautiful, beautiful clean scent, and it's just great for those days when I'm wearing like a light top or a white top and I want to make sure I don't get any transfer on my shirt. This is what I go for. I've already gone through another bottle. This is my second one, and it's very affordable. You can find it at Sephora. It's like $15 or something like that. And you get almost 2 fluid ounces. So also, another one that I've been loving for a very long time is from Drmtlgy. I prefer the universal one, the Tinted Moisturizer Universal. SPF 46. I tend to use these more in the summertime because the tinted ones offer more protection, especially for hyperpigmentation. But I do use it here and there throughout the winter as well. And then they have one that is just not tinted at all, and it's their broad spectrum SPF 45, and it looks just like this. And also, it looks white, and same thing. You blend it in, give it a few seconds, and it disappears. So, oh, and I did have one from the drugstore that I wanted to mention. This is Australian Gold Botanical 50 Tinted Face. So it's a tinted like BB cream. It's lightweight, it has a matte finish, and it has anti-aging benefits. The only thing with this one is that I think gals with oily skin would love this because it says it right there, a matte finish. I find that I can get away with it if I put like a really hydrating primer, maybe sort of like an oil-based primer, because I like using it because this has sort of like such a beautiful coverage. It's perfect for those days where you just want to throw in a tinted moisturizer that has a really nice coverage and just kind of be at the door. This one provides that, and it also has really great ingredients in it as well, and it's really affordable. It's from the drugstore, so I would check it out, especially if you have normal to dry skin. But again, I have really dry skin and I make it work when I want my skin to just look completely blurred, because that's what it does. Like instantly gives you this like, you know, completely blurred, evened out skin tone, and it's sunblock, and I just love it. I almost forgot to mention this sunscreen. It's from Dr. Brandt, and it's called Liquid Sun Shield Daily Brightening Mineral Sunscreen, UVA, UVB, SPF 50. And the reason I like this one is that it's very creamy. It's very oily. I don't think it would be good for oily skin, but for dry skin, if you were wanting to like put an oil in your face, this can take the place of that, because that's what it feels like. It feels like a very thick oil, but it is providing sun protection, and it is providing ingredients to help with the hyperpigmentation as well. I thought. Okay, moving on to eye care. I first have to mention these Depology Eye Patches. They're called Replenishing Night Under Eye Patch. And these things, they come like this. They come with a little spoon for you to pick it up. And these things provide so much hydration on my eyes. I love them. Every time I try it, when I take it off and I go like this under my eyes, you can just feel the smoothness because they're so much more hydrated afterwards. They feel more plump. They look fuller. So I don't have that, you know, that dent that I tend to wake up with, you know, with that big dark circle. This helps hydrate it and plump it and in a good way, not make it swollen, but sort of make, you know, plump the skin up, which is what we want. As far as eye treatments, I have two from the Inkey List that I recommend. The Retinol Eye Cream, super affordable. This is my second one and I'm almost done. Retinol, we all know, anti-aging, that's a serum, so that goes under your moisturizer. And then Caffeine Eye Cream to be used in the morning. Again, it's a little serum if you experience puffiness and you want to put something under to help shrink the puffiness. Symbiosis Overnight Rejuvenating Eye Serum. And this has AHA glycolic acid. It is a beautiful serum that just, yeah, it absorbs so nicely into the skin. Super light. It's clear. And I always use this, again, either at night. I mean, I usually use it at night right before my moisturizer, or on the nights that I'm not using that, I'll go in with this Kate Somerville Retinol eye treatment. And this is so, so delicious. It comes with that applicator and applying it on the eyes. It's a very like thick serum, almost feels like a moisturizer itself. But again, I use it as a treatment. It's creamy enough and moisturizing enough that you probably don't need a moisturizer over this if you don't want to. But like I've said before, I am extra and I love piling on things on my face. So, and another treatment is this First Aid Beauty Niacinamide Brightening Eye Cream. So it's for those of us who have darkness. It looks like this, and when you apply it, it has like a silvery type of look. And so I think that's part of what makes it brightening. It does have the niacinamide plus, I'm not sure if it has other ingredients. If it does, I'll put them up on the screen. But I've been using this for a while. This is also my second one. And I do like using this at night under my moisturizer. Now, for eye moisturizers, I know a lot of people say that you don't need them, but it's a personal choice. I happen to love eye creams. I use them all the time. My number one right now is this one from Skinfix. It's from the same line as the moisturizer that I made that honorable mention. Skinfix Barrier Plus Lipid Boost 360 Eye Treatment. And it says treatment, but I find that this one is not in a serum form. I use this one as a moisturizer. I use during the day because at night I use something else that's a little thicker, which I'm not going to mention because I haven't been using it for that long. So I didn't want to mention it, but there is an affordable one, which it would be good for nighttime because it's nice and thick. It's this one from Drmtlgy Stem Cell Eye Lifting Treatment. And again, it says treatment, but it's a nice thick formula that goes on just like a moisturizer. It has copper peptides and something else that I can't pronounce. And it is so delicious and hydrating on the skin. And it just, you get that instant, like, I don't know how to describe it. It just makes your eyes feel so, so good. So if you want something that's not as expensive, you can get this at CVS or Target. This is my second one, and I love it because it's like a good, solid, reliable, hydrating eye product. Okay, moving on to lips. I just have two. This product from a company called Aceology Overnight Lip Mask. I love it. I am almost done. I have a backup already. It's similar to Laneige, but it's a little bit lighter, but it hydrates. It's so comfortable. I discovered it this year and I have not been able to to stop using it. And before, it was only, I would only use Laneige. I still love it, and I use this not just only at night. I use both of these. I use throughout the day, at night, it doesn't matter. They're called sleeping masks, but I use them just like regular lip treatments, and I love them both. This is a lighter formula. This is just a little thicker formula. Okay, moving on to sleeping masks. I have talked about this one before. It is from Superberry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask. This is my second bottle and I'm already almost done. I think this was in my favorites last year. I love it. This is my #1 sleeping mask. This has vitamin C, squalane, hyaluronic acid. It is full of antioxidants, and it contains maca, which is a strong antioxidant with anti-aging properties. It helps nourish the skin cells to give skin a glowing and healthy look. My second one is this one from Tatcha, the Indigo Overnight Repair. So it's a sleeping mask. They consider it sort of like a serum in a moisturizer type thing. It has a light texture also. It has no real scent, which I was kind of disappointed because that's I just love the way the Tatcha products smell. It goes on like a cream. It feels like a moisturizer combined with serum, which contains ceramides, which calms irritation and strengthens the skin barrier. They call it serum in a cream. And my third sleeping mask is from Wander Beauty. It is the Do Not Disturb sleeping mask. And this is an overnight repair concentrate. It has 1% retinoid to repair and smooth skin while you sleep. It also has squalane and allantoin. And allantoin helps with cell regeneration, and it's effective for anti-irritation on the skin. So I have been loving it. It's super nice and creamy and thick and has also a really nice scent. And I think it would be more affordable than those other two that I mentioned. So if you were wanting to try a sleeping mask, maybe this is one that you can try. Plus it has retinoid in it, and it's in a low dosage enough, the 1%, that I think even for those of you that are not used to retinoid, I think this would be safe enough that you wouldn't have to worry about any irritation. Plus the allantoin that they add to it is exactly to make sure that they prevent that. So great product all around. In the category of facial cleansers, I have 3. My #1, which I also mentioned last year, it's been my favorite for a very long time. It is from Philosophy Purity Made Simple. It's a 1-step cleanser. It has meadow foam seed oil. This cleanser you can use as a 2-step cleanser or just one time. If you don't have a lot of makeup, going in with this one time is enough. It melts the makeup, and what I love about this, it's that it doesn't dry the skin. And I guess it's because it has that oil in it. But it doesn't leave your skin oily, but it doesn't leave it dry. It doesn't strip it. And it has this very delicious spa-like scent that it is just beautiful. I cannot stop repurchasing this. Now, this year I discovered one that I love almost just as much, or just as much. It is the Youth to the People Superfood Cleanser. It has kale, green tea, spinach, and vitamins. This is such an amazing cleanser. I used to look at it and think, oh my God, that looks so light. It's like, that's never gonna do anything for my skin. But guys, this thing goes in with just one wash. Even if you have like a full face of makeup, I'm talking mascara, eyeliner, if you massage it for a little while and then you rinse it, everything comes off. I mean, I still go in with a double cleanse just because that's how I am. Like I said, I'm extra, but this just does it in one go. and it makes these beautiful suds but doesn't dry the skin, and it doesn't burn your eyes, and when you rinse it off your skin feels hydrated. It doesn't feel stripped. I mean, this would be great for not just for dry skin like myself, but I think even people with oily skin would love this because it doesn't add anything that's going to be a buildup or anything like that. It's made with natural ingredients. I love, 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 love it. And I'm so glad I discovered it this year. Another one that I discovered this year is Clinique All About Clean All-in-One Cleansing Micellar Milk and Makeup Remover. This one I think is great for people that have sensitive skin or that don't want products with any scent in it, because this is like a milky product and it doesn't have any scent, but it does such a great job at removing your makeup. Similar like this one, You to the People, or even the first one I mentioned, you can remove all your makeup with just one go because it is that good. This one doesn't make any suds. It goes in like a milky cream, like I said. This one I recommend even more if you have very dry skin, because this one leaves it, not just does it not strip it, but it leaves it like super hydrated to the point that you feel it, like you can feel like you almost have some serum put on because it feels that hydrated. So I highly, highly recommend this one. I wish I had discovered it sooner. It is just amazing. And I think because it's good for sensitive skin and doesn't have any scent, I think this would be a popular one with a wider range of people. So a good one to try if you're looking for a good facial cleanser. And toners, again, this is my favorite. I've been talking about it for years. It's the Lancome Tonique Comfort Rehydrating Comforting Toner. And it is just that. It is hydrating. It is so comfort. It is a toner slash essence. So if you use this, you can skip the essence. If you're one of those people like me that likes using essence, I'd like to hydrate my skin before I go in with my treatments. When I use this one, I can skip the essence. It is that hydrating, and it has a beautiful rose scent. But if you're one of those people that don't like that scent, then I wouldn't recommend it, but it is just so, so beautiful. And, I can't stop buying it. And another one that I discovered this year, it's also from You to the People. It is the Kombucha 11% AHA Exfoliator Power Toner. It has lactic and glycolic acid, black tea, and tree bark. This one, however, is very strong, but it is so good. I don't use it every day, even though it is a toner, because at the beginning you will, or you might experience some tingling because it's a pretty strong product. And they do recommend that you start using it, like once or twice a week, and then until you can work your way up to daily. I don't think I need it every single day because I have other things in my skincare that I implement AHA in other ways, but it is a good one if you want to incorporate AHAs in this way. It does have sort of, just so you know, a formula that is a little bit sticky. If that's something that bothers you, just be aware. But it's a powerhouse, and You to the People is just such a beautiful brand, and I love that they use natural ingredients and they really stand behind their products. I just simply love it. Moving on to essences. An honorable mention to one that I don't have here is the e.l.f. Hydrating Essence. It's like $10, just a really nice essence. And when you apply it, it does provide nice, significant hydration. And I can tell because when I wash my face, if I don't put anything on, my skin is so dry that it starts like itching and it feels tight. And with that essence, I can put it on and I can just, wait to do my skincare later. So that's how I know that one works, even though it's so affordable. I've gone through multiple bottles. This one is a really weird name. So I think it's Gokujin Haralabo Roto Hara. It is a beautiful essence. It's like the e.l.f. but to the next level. It feels more serum serumy, even though it's very still liquidy. You can just pour it in your hands and you know, and press it in, or you can use it on a cotton round. I prefer just pouring it on my hands and save product, and also, you know, not produce so much garbage that way. But this one you can get on Amazon. I think it's a Korean, I'm pretty sure it's a Korean product. And I've gone through 2 bottles. I cannot start my skincare without going in with something like this. Another essence slash like serum, but I also use it the same way. I use it as an essence. It's this one, CosRX Advanced Nail 96 Mousse and Power Essence. And this one, as far as thickness, so this one is in between and this one is a little thicker, but they both provide the same amount of hydration. This one gives you more of a little tackiness after, because it is thicker, a little bit thicker. But it's a beautiful, beautiful product. This is also my second bottle. All right, guys, I think that is all the skincare products. I just uploaded my favorite makeup of 2021, which I will link here, and I will also link it at the end of the video and in the description box. So if you are also into makeup, I highly recommend you go check that one out. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out. You know, keep the algorithm happy that way, so that way my content is shown to other people, as well as share it with family or friends. That really helps me out as well. And if you are not a subscriber, I hope you will consider subscribing and checking out some of my other videos. I have a bunch of different playlists. So that's it for today. I will see you on the next one very soon. Bye.